Hello everyone and welcome to SweetieJamii channel. Here I'm gonna explain my ultimate guide from HR1 when you're starting the game until War 7 right here. And you might be asking, maybe I should listen to more people with higher HR, but they're not making the video. So I'm telling you what my experience that lead me thus far and what you could avoid some of the pitfall I have right here. So firstly, when you're starting out, everything is gonna be fun. You're gonna be so engaged. You're gonna have a sword and shield. This is gonna be your bread and butter, Mr. Hunting Knife. You do not need to upgrade this or just upgrade it once and it will carry you through. You can kill anything. It's fun. It's a fun weapon. You'll learn more about Monster Hunter. And if you like sword and shield, then you can craft some more weapons as the games goes on. The thing is that what you need to be mindful of is the weapon that you craft and invest in. Now, when you reach HR11, other weapon will also pop up. The great sword, the hammer, the long sword, the crossbow, and lastly the bow itself right here. Oh, okay, the gun. Just call it the gun right here. You shoot it like a gun. Now you must be asking yourself, which one do you want to go from here? Once you reach the stage, before that, just try to keep it minimal. Don't upgrade a lot of things. Use your hunter's knife, and if you have problems, craft a Jagras blade just to help you through. But you do not need to have a huge investment. Okay, here's when you farm Seni and progress to rank. When you have all the weapon, you have to really consider which one you want to main. The best thing to do is to craft one of each. Hunter knife. Just like hunter knife, you craft Buster sword. Okay? Now, why do I recommend Buster sword? 10 Seni and 2 iron ore. How could you not have that? This is a great way. Do not craft blooming blade. Do not craft carapace. Whatever these are. Just don't craft it. Craft the lowest one. Iron hammer. Craft this one. Try it out and see which weapon resonate with you. Give it a bit of a go. Do not just like, I love my sword and shield. I've been stuck with it for so long. Now I should continue with it. Just give it a bit of a time. You might not have the same, for example, if you have a strong sword and shield, you might think, sword and shield is the way to go. Maybe you like LS more. Longsword. Longsword has been something that I really love in Monster Hunter now. Longsword is like, if I would have recommended, but the longsword itself, you can craft the lightning one with it. Now with the new monster coming in, maybe I can craft another lightning one, but not this one anymore because I've been investing too much on it, on the sword and shield. It's not like sword and shield is not fun or anything. Now we talk about weapon and progressing through your quest line. Make sure you do two things. You do story quests and you do special quests every day. And you progress as fast as you can to the world rank. I think it's a 5-star one. When you finish a 5-star quest, when you get up to the 1 purple star, you will start seeing this armor refining part starting to drop from your daily quests, or even just 5-star. This is important for crafting higher grade weapons, and also they will give you an extra grade 3 or grade 2 stuff as well. So progressing through story is gonna be your bread and butter. Do not be scared to just come up and progress to a 6-star world right here. Now just just talk more about these. There's gonna be only 4 weapons that you need to focus on in the game. Do not make the same mistake that I do here. Do not make the same mistake. 4 weapon if you're a free-to-play player and you want to conserve money, because money is gonna be big problem later on, and you're gonna need these armor set. First, water. You need water. I recommend the Jaguar's weapon. You can find Jaguar's weapon in Sword and Shield. You can find it here on Great Sword. You cannot find it here on Hammer. You cannot find it here on Longsword. You can also find it here on a crossbow. You can find it here. You cannot find it here on the bow. The thing is that you're gonna need to focus on the elemental. First, the water, and then you will need the water attack gear, which will be to achieve the highest water damage. Oh, I skipped so much. I skipped the Kulu helmet. This is gonna be another important one. The quest will tell you to craft it. This is a great helmet. Just stick with it. Good helmet. Really recommend it. Very good piece. Now for water, you're gonna need Jura. Jura Mail is not come with this skill last stand in the beginning, and you do not have to worry about it. Just craft it for water attack, and then you can just leave it when you're at grade 4. Secondly, you're gonna need Jura Wambrace. Jura Wambraces, you need to upgrade this to grade 6 to get water attack 2. This also will be very important, so make sure you work on that. Now this piece is a free piece right here. I really like Palmalu. Palmalu have Divine Blessing skill, and even at level 1, 30% chance you're gonna roll some dice to get 30% chance, but better than nothing. I recommend Divine Blessing because I don't like using potion like at all, and if I mess up, there's gonna be a better piece for DPS. But if you want to play it safe, I've been up to ranks, War 7, and Divine Blessing served me well. Last piece is gonna be Jaguar's for water attack too. So keep in mind that going through here, you want to craft things with elemental attack that synergize with your thing. Thunder, same thing. You get Thunder 3 right now, but there will be more armor added, so in the future you can get Thunder 5. What I recommend is gonna be the same. Thunder weapon from Tobi Kadachi is the only one right now. Okay, and then you equip all the thunder pieces, which is this, which is only the Kadashi waist and the Kadashi chest, and then those are the other 3 pieces. I also recommend this set. Ice attack, you can get ice attack 3 right here. Ice is gonna be very hard for you to craft, so how you gonna defeat Diablo in the beginning? I defeat him with my hammer. You do not need to craft this hammer, okay? Do not craft poison, okay? Poison is... people might think it's good. It is better than fire and everything, but it's hard. It consumes a lot of resources. Do not make so much weapon. Make own weapon. aka do not make paralysis weapon. This is costing way too much. Upgrading paralysis weapon would be a fail. Upgrading carapace buster would be a fail for me. Upgrading Kulu beak, fail. These are expensive. Even upgrading the first dance, costing me what, Monster Bone Plus, that's not okay. And when you're coming up before Rathalos, you do not have a fire weapon, craft the blazing shortle, but you do not need to go beyond. Once you unlock Rathalos, craft Rathalos instead. This is what happened. Do not go beyond this, okay? You're gonna need what, 12 Monster Bone Plus? Do you think you want to invest that? No, you do not want to invest that. Too much. This game is making you feel so limited once you get up to my level. Just craft the ice, the fire. When you have the better one, switch across. I cannot switch across from Jagras to an Aquamesser or to the better Jura Shoto, because they use the same thing that I use for my armor. They're conflicting with each other. You have to think about what is conflicting with each other right here. My fire set, this is my fire 4 set. When Black Diablo come, I'm gonna switch my Lumu, my lovely Lumu waist with a lock on instead. So I have fire 4 with lock on instead, because all my build have a lock on except for this one. Forget about it. I can't really put a lock on here. I mean, the head, the head, I used to have a lock on here. Now I do not, because I want Divine Blessing 5 for some goddamn reason. I don't know. I just love Divine Blessing. Who cares? Yeah, you can put lock on here and just forget about this piece until you can upgrade it to Rarity 6, which is gonna conflict with your weapon. So upgrade your weapon first. Do not upgrade the armor. Okay. Fire set. I told you I will recommend removing this piece. I keep it as fire 4 is fine. I do have this one, but it's so hard to find the tail. So the last one is the set that I do not need. You only need default 1, 2, 3, and try just to focus on these 4 loadout. Do not worry about loadout number 4. Think of it as non-existent right here. If you really need to clutch it out and craft some weapon that can get you through, I still would recommend the elemental. I wouldn't recommend you just craft this, because I feel like this is my most failed thing. I craft this, I barely get to use this weapon. It's not that I'm not having fun with hammer or I'm bad with the hammer. It's just I don't see much use when I use fire instead. Fire deal more damage. It plays more naturally for me. It deal a bunch of damage, even though it said that your requirement is lower. The fire attack, elemental attack makes up for it. Yeah, just don't make these mistakes when you come up to this level, or even surpass this if you're watching. Just know that I have goodwill for you guys. I do not want you guys to, craft something like this. Grade 4, grade 5, paralysis. Paralysis is possibly, I've been crafting it because I feel like it's gonna defeat Diablo. That's the only thing that I've been crafting it. And when I see, I can upgrade it, I just keep upgrading it. But it's a wrong mentality. It wasn't the right one, because when you have an ice weapon, Diablo just shriek and dies. I also don't feel like you need to craft Diablo weapon. I do not have expendable super income to just okay, I can buy anything right here. This is still a very huge investing weapon. So I do not recommend crafting raw damage per se. If you love raw, if you're a raw guy, you think, okay, one weapon, I kill them all, then you can go with first dance, or just go with something that you feel like. But I am an elemental weapon kind of a guy, and I feel like they're just not enough to go around. So if you guys are a raw guy and then you got up to were 9, were 10, and you are like good and using heroic and thing like that, then this video is possibly not for you. I'm trying to give you my best interpretation of how I want to play this game. I would not craft the paralysis, or I would not upgrade it thus far. I would not craft the carapace buster. I would not craft the Kulu beak. I still would craft the blazing shorto because that is the first 5 weapon I got, and then I would dish it when it required freaking bone plus. I would dish it right away, craft a Rathalos instead. Your lightning weapon will be your friend right here, but this freaking drop is so stupid. I've been stuck on this for so many weeks now. You wouldn't believe how long I tried to find this thing. Crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I think all the quest is very self-explanatory. Story quest, special thingy. These are not really much that I want to talk about. Potion, you get 5 each day. You can make the most out of it. Save up. If you don't play much today, you save it up. Yeah, I save up 5 today. Tomorrow I get 10, and then if I save up again, I got 10, and then I got 5 more later. You can save up to 15 potions per day, depending on how much you play and how much you dodge and thing like that. And I wish you all good luck. Use paintball on Legiana. Use paintball on Rathalos. Use paintball on these monsters that are hard to find. Juratodas as well would be good if you guys can, or hunt them at that spot. But if you're just driving past, or you're a passenger and you need a quick throw, just throw paintball at these monsters. They're very hard to find. They're very useful monster. Rathalos, Legiana right here, very nice. Other one, you just save your paintball, just save it. You want to throw the paintball when you reach like 5-star, and then you have Rathalos and Legiana unlocked. This is when you start throwing the paintball. Before that, you do not need to start throwing paintball, and just let your cat do its thing. I want to buff my cat. My cat has been horrible to me and throw very badly lately. So please, Niantic, please buff my cat. I need it so much. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming to my Monster Hunter Now guide, and I hope that you enjoy Monster Hunter Now. Peace and happy hunting.